In this video, you're going to learn how Latin is used in the modern world, including how it influenced one of the top popular culture phenomena ever, the Harry Potter series. Hi everyone, this is my first video for this channel. I hope you find it useful, and if you like it, please consider subscribing for future videos. Before we start, I want to give you this free guide, 3 simple steps to instantly improve your Latin translations. It's really quick and easy to get, and it'll help you to make your translations far more accurate. So go and download it now from the link below. On this channel, bambasbat, I'll be explaining Latin grammar, starting from the most basic and working our way up to an advanced understanding. Whether you're using this to learn Latin from scratch, refreshing your memory from your time at school, or using it as revision for exams, I really hope that you find it useful and interesting. This video is a brief introduction to Latin and how it's used in a modern context. So let's dive right in. Now, why bother learning Latin? It's a dead language, right? Wrong! Latin is the basis of lots of languages, and you'll already know lots of words from their use in English or other Romances, like Spanish, French, and Portuguese. There are actually over 40 Romance languages, all with roots in Latin, some of which I have for you right there. So let's have a look at some words that lots of people will know. So Latin, the word for love is amo. Any old-timer who learnt Latin at school will be able to tell you that. But in French, we get that through amor, which means love. And in Spanish, we have te amo, in Portuguese, te amo, and in Italian, ti amo. See, they're all really similar to the Latin. We could say that it derives from the Latin word. Let's look at another one. So in French, we have the word empereur, in Spanish, emperador, Portuguese, imperador, and Italian, imperatore. Now, in Latin, the word imperator means emperor or general or commander. And as you can see, they all come from that one word, imperator. So it's very, very important, and there are lots of common links in these languages. So let's have a closer look at English as well. As well as being the root for more than half of English words, like mors, meaning death, and pater, meaning father, which is where we get patriarch from, Latin and classical themes are present in all sorts of literature, science, law, medicine, many other aspects of society. Now for today, I'm not going to go through any of those. Instead, I'm going to have a look at how Latin has been influential on one of the most important, most popular series of the modern day. Now, J.K. Rowling used her knowledge of Latin and classical stories to write lots of the Harry Potter series. So, let's see how she came up with some of the spells from the wizarding world. Now, you don't need to have read or seen Harry Potter for this, don't worry. It's just an example to show how Latin is still used in everyday life. So here are some other spells, and here is a list in the green box of some Latin words with their literal meaning. Now, I want you to see if you can figure out what each spell does. Pause the video here if you want to have time to guess. So I'm going to go through these now. I hope you have paused it if you want to. Lumos comes from the Latin lumen or lux, which means light or lantern. And this one is used to make your wand into a torch to help you light the way. Imperio is quite a bad spell in the Harry Potter universe, and the word comes from impero, which is a verb meaning to order or command someone to do something. Now, this spell makes someone do whatever you want them to do, whatever you tell them to do. It's often used for nefarious purposes by the baddies. Oh, and side note, nefarious is also a word that comes from the Latin word for evil. Geminio comes from the word Gemini, meaning twins. This is also one of the zodiac signs, named after Castor and Pollux, who are, you guessed it, twins. This spell allows the caster to make copies of an object. So as you can see, that's where that comes from. Now, my favourite is Expecto Patronum, my favourite in the books and films, but also from the Latin link. This one is very clearly from Latin. A patronus in Latin is someone who watches over you, a guardian or a protector, your patron. Usually this would be for artists or musicians or poets, and their patron would be a very wealthy citizen who funds their lifestyle so they can keep creating. Expecto is a Latin verb meaning I wait for or I expect, which is where we get our English link from. So the spell literally means I await a guardian. Now this spell conjures a defensive spirit that protects you from very bad creatures called Dementors, so it's a perfect fit for its use. I hope you can see from that she has used the Latin very, very clearly. So here are some more See if you can figure any out, leave your answers in the comments. And if you have a favourite Harry Potter spell, then let me know and I'll tell you if it has a Latin link. Just a reminder to go and download my 3 simple steps to instantly improve your Latin translations. It's got some great tips for improving your translations and it will really help you to become much more accurate. And you can find a link in the description below. I really hope you've enjoyed this brief introduction to Latin. It's been a very brief introduction, but next time I'll be focusing more on the actual grammar and explaining how Latin works as a language. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to learn Latin, and thank you so much for watching.